Kelvin here, right? So today is our final Tokyo Comic Con countdown announcement. Now, as you can see, I'm not in the gallery, so I'm now attending my first Comic Con, which is the Tokyo Comic Con today. And boy, do I have something very interesting to show you all, right? So for the finale of our countdown, I'd like to present something to you that some of you have been asking for a long time, but we're keeping quiet about it, so today it's going to be shown. So as to what we're going to show, okay, let me just give you a hint. I'm not doing a slip show, don't worry. Guess what? Yes.
God damn.
I'm very excited, very thrilled to present to you Prime One's first Marvel collectibles, right? SpiderMan 2099. Right? For those of you who are not familiar with this version of Spider-Man, right? This Spider-Man was created by Peter David and Rick Leonardi, right? So what is in the the comic was first released in 1992, right? Under the Marvel 2099 storyline, right? At the time they have Doctor Doom 2099, Punisher 2099, but the one that endured the longest and the biggest fan base was Spider-Man 2099. Now, this Spider-Man 2099, why is one of my favorite version of Spider-Man? Because if you look at the costume itself, it's totally badass, right? This is not Peter Parker. This is the character's name is actually Miguel O'Hara, okay, who is a geneticist, right? And he's due to some sabotage and all that, his DNA was 50% of his DNA is actually spider gene, right? What is interesting about this version of Spider-Man is that you can see that he's slightly a bit of spider ability. He's got the claws, and if you look at the Armas version, right, he will have the fangs, right? Now, this is totally amazing, right? In a way that this is fully sculpted, okay? But you can see that the costume itself, the outfit itself, even though it's sculpted, it's as if like it's a body-hugging fabric, you know, a costume wrapped around his body, right? So if you look here, where all where the muscles turns and tightens and all that, you can see how the costume also tightens with it, you know? Giving you a full you have full look at the muscle itself, right? So if you look at the details where the steel is very textured, right? You have a texture and it's all very fine in terms of the sculpt, right? And the paint job is superb. Here you have the part where the red part where you see like it's a bit of rubbery, right? So giving you a bit of rubber texture even though it's sculpted. Now this is again fully painted by the factory itself. So this is what you can expect when you get a production piece, okay? And I think that knowing how Prime One does things, the production piece will certainly be more impressive than the prototype, right? What I love about this is the way that they have done the web, you know. I have the Bowen 209, Spider-Man 2099 also, but the web itself is thicker. This is very fine. It looks like a real web itself, right? So the pose is a very intimidating pose. He's standing there ready to strike, okay? Looking up on top of the roof, right? And here you got the smokes or the meat smokes that's coming out from the building itself. So here he's on top of the building, and this piece comes with a light up feature, right? So let me just show you. Okay, after John has taken some more view of the right? So let me show you the light up. Okay, you just press this. Now, the base itself, okay, there's a light up function. What's interesting about this is that the light up color changed from green to blue, right? So it gives you a different type of color scheme to it. So now it's turning back to green again, right? You look at it, it's turning back to green again, right? And then later the color will slowly turn to blue. So this is an interesting feature for the statue itself and making the statue even more impressive, right? I gotta say that Prime 1's first Marvel piece really, to me, of course it's my favorite character, so I'm very biased about it, but it's certainly a very super piece. Yeah? The way that the sculpt has been done, you know, everything that, you know, even though it's fully polystone sculpted, but it's full, is the details on it, the way that it wraps around the body looks as if like it's a second skin to Spider-Man itself. So it's certainly an impressive, very impressive piece for me, right? So can't wait for the pre-order for this. So hopefully it'll be very soon, right? You can see how the Master Titan is around it. Okay, his fingers, there's a claws on his fingers, right? And you see the body, how the costumes just flows together with how the body is posture. So ladies and gentlemen, okay, Prime 1 has officially entered the Marvel Universe. Okay, now that's not all. Okay, as an added surprise, I know a lot of you are waiting for Venom, but unfortunately Venom will be taking a slightly longer time. But in its replacement, okay, we have another piece. Okay, so today you are getting a lot of bang for a lot. I don't know what to say. You know, right? I would like to present to you Prime 1's second Marvel piece, the Anti-Venom. Now both of these are all in 1/4 scale. So this is Anti-Venom. For those who are not familiar with the character, okay, this is Eddie Brock. After the Venom symbiote has actually left him, right? And he was actually suffering from cancer, and subsequently somehow Mr. Negative powers or everything turned the Venom symbiote into the Anti-Venom. So this character was created not long ago, but it's certainly a very impressive piece itself, right? It certainly goes well with the Spider-Man 2099 and even Sideshow Spider-Man PF. What I love about this piece is that the way that the paint job has been done, right? You can see the whole muscle and all the symbiote veins and everything all sticking out, and then you can see that all the paint, right, is all painted carefully. Areas where it needs to have some dark shadows and all that is all painted, right? And then it's mixed with the white. So it's interesting because it's not just one pure plain white or just a slightly toned. This is really a lot of work that gone into it to paint it that way. Every single area is, you can see by itself the complexity of the paint job itself, right? Nothing is missed out. Everything is all painted correctly. And as I mentioned just now, this is painted by the factory itself again. So basically you can expect more or less this is the kind of quality paint job that you get from your production piece. So I don't know what to say, but except that, you know, the base itself is awesome also. You know, I totally lost for words. It's interesting that Prime 1 has started its Marvel line, right? Focusing on two very unique characters that is not really done by any other companies, right? So something special. So I'm very glad for that, because certainly these two pieces will stand out in your collection itself, right? So we'll be taking a lot more photos, right? And then we'll be sharing it with you, and hopefully soon you'll be able to see Venom, right? Very soon, right? But in the meantime, I think I will just enjoy myself with Spider-Man 2099 and Anti-Venom, right? Just to be a comparison of the size. I mean, some of you have seen IA's Imaginary Arts Green Goblin, so probably Joy can take a shot of these two together. So, as I mentioned, this is 1/4 scale, right? So 1/4 scale, Anti-Venom, Spider-Man 2099, right? Totally awesome, right? I'm saying too many rights to this because It's just very awesome. And Prime 1 is now in the Marvel Universe. So just say goodbye to your wallet again, right? Goodbye to your bank account, because if this is what we are going to get, I think that we are in for a very interesting time, right? So thank you very much. So we'll just take another sip of the Green Goblin, which I think is sculpted also by Pablo, right? And then you got the pepper pots, right? The steel suit, right? Now those of you who are saying that, why does he has boobs and all that? It's actually, well, it's designed by it's a comic design, so they had to be accurate to that, right? So you got a Mark 45, right? 1/4 scale, another very impressive piece, right? Then you got the Star Wars half scale bust, right? And then you got the big boy Buster from IA. So we'll be taking more photos, and we'll also be doing a live tour of the whole booth, because certainly there's really a lot of things to see, right? So thank you very much. Stay tuned.